Black Panther is going on right now, and I'm right here at the cinemas in Palmdale, um, at the AV Mall, and then I'm waiting to get some reactions on the Black Panther. Um, so I'll get in after the movies. I'm gonna see this again a second time, and I think I'm gonna do it a third time. You can go get your ticket. You can go see the movie, and make sure you don't miss out. Now you have seen the movie. What would you have to say to people out there, and what do you think of the movie?
Hi, my name is Tracy and Lisa,
Thank you.
and I just want to say that it was very good. For Black History Month, you guys definitely want to see this. It is a great movie. Very good. I enjoyed it very much. My family came to see it, and we liked it very much.
Ooh, right. So you just whispered to me that you sing.
I do, yes.
Okay.
My name is Tracy and Lisa. You can check me out online,
Okay.
and
Good.
see you have my name on there.
The African accent. You want to try that? Say something.
I am ruler of Zamunda. I'm joking. Zamunda is the other movie with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that is my African accent.
Yeah, all
I
right.
am the ruler of Wakanda, and I am queen. Peace.
All right. I give it to you.
Thank
you
you
very much. I
Thank you.
appreciate
Nice
that.
meeting you.
I totally dug it. I enjoyed looking at our homeland. Or should I say, the beginning of life,
Okay.
place. But it was beautiful. You know, it was beautiful the way they put it together. I liked the action scenes. I liked the technology that they showed in it. You know, the world can see what we are worth
Yeah.
as black folks. You know, we're brilliant. We just need to give ourselves that credit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I enjoyed it totally. You
Good,
know,
cool. So,
you know,
could you tell us your name?
excuse me.
Your name?
My name is Fred Hackett.
Fred. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Last question would be, could you try sound like an African? Like, will you try the African accent?
I don't know if I can do that right now. I don't know if I can do
Whatever
that right now.
you can try.
I'm not that good at that really right now, you know.
That is hard.
But anyway,
Yeah.
you know, I express what I felt.
Yeah.
And
I got you.
I think that's all that counts.
Okay,
you know?
that's all
but
right.
yeah, I would love to be able to speak like that, but I can't.
Okay.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
how about you gonna practice?
Yes, I will. In light of you hitting me with that punchline.
Are you guys finished now? I mean, are you finished now? Are you done? Are you done? Can we start the show now? Thank you. Hello there, welcome to another Time Out with me on Alec GTV, and I'm your host Alec Godwin, and you're welcome to yet another time with the Black Panther. This is the TV channel of an indie record label. What we do is pretty much we work with artists, we manage artists, we sign artists. We have not signed anyone in the US since I've been here, but that's what we did back in Nigeria. All right, so I'm looking to work with artists soon in the nearest future, and that's why Talent Hunt is coming up pretty much soon. So keep watching, keep connected to this channel, and we'll let you know the update on that. We also do short movies. One of our ultimate dreams is to shoot a movie like this someday, like the Black Panther. Shoot a movie, epic movie. That's the point. Doesn't have to be about Black Revolution, but that's how I even got into entertainment. That was the original dream. And then I tried to push music videos out there so I could sell what I have in my head. And I only ended up being a record label, signing up artists and all that. All right. So, but here we are. We're talking about the Black Panther today. by the way, if you are interested in those, the short movie series and all that will be starting soon, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, and tell us, and let's see how we can hook up and get it started with. We're already making preparations for the first shoot. There are a couple of scripts we have already on ground. If you got your own script and it's great, we would love to use that, and give you credit rather than use ours, because we want it to be a thing for everybody. Like if you shoot the cameras, we could do that, but if you do that and you do it very well, we could let you have the cameras, the light, and you get credit for that. Makeup or whatever you can do, be of assistance to us. We'll bring you on board, give you the credit, and everybody gets hands-on and everybody gets promoted at the same time. All right, that apart, let's go to our main issue for the day, which is the Black Panther reaction. Everybody's reaction was fine. Some people still cussed, even though we were trying to eliminate that. But that was how they felt. I really don't want us to victimize anybody right now, so we can keep the dialogue open. So I'm going to try and pick up every comment on this page. It's about 58, probably including mine. So I'm going to try and go through all of that. All right. By the way, before I forget, I might have to start with this one so I don't forget. Somebody did say that I used the white female on the video, that I used the thumbnail in the picture when she wasn't even in the video. All right. I mean, I'm not going to diss you. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just going to prove that she was there in the video. And then also you might think that I tried to make it look like, oh, a white girl. Maybe that's what I hoped will make the video trend. No, it was what YouTube suggested to me, and I'm going to show that right now. Like I said, I'm going to try to respond to every little thing. The good, the bad, and ugly. You never know. You never know what it will help heal. Okay. Where is my edit video? Okay, you see that? There's the middle one is always the one YouTube picks. So there are two options. I could either take this one with the African American face, this one with just me, or this with the white. They already suggested it, so I went with that. Alright? So I didn't bring it out or make it up. Anyway, you get the point. Thank you. So now let's go to alright, here we go. And we're gonna go to our discussion and our 58 comments. 58 comments right now. Alright, as at the time of this recording. It may not come in the order because it's a little bit scattered. Some people responded to some comments. I may not be able to go into that, but I want to try and touch the major comments that came on the right on the foot, right under the video. All right, I'm going to start with Vincent Henry. I'm going to start. He said, "Thank you for calling us black in this great country of ours." That kind of looked to me like, and when he said that, I tried to explain and I replied like, black, yes, I'm included. I'm proudly included. Then he wrote the same issue, the same comment again, like, you called us black. That was almost like making me feel like I was white. At the end of the day, if you analyze the video, you see that I said we have to treat each other better. So I'm sorry if it came out that way. If there's still some racism going on, I experience it too. We are where we are, and we have to think of how to, best, get out of it. We really have to get out of it. And I'm going to say some deep things, some things that, may spark up or some other issues, but they need to be addressed. Not addressed, but just mentioned, so we don't keep trying to address and live our lives addressing issues. So, but the bottom line is, I didn't call you black, I called us black, so once again, apologies if it came out that way. Number two will be someone came on to say, yes, sir, hashtag Wakanda. In other words, he agrees with the fact that we should get a name, a positive name to call ourselves. But he didn't quite suggest, he just said hashtag Wakanda, which means let's do it, let's keep it going. Alright, so next is somebody came up to say, yes, we need to start calling each other brother and sister like we used to. That's a fine suggestion too, which also you could comment about that and say, is that good enough? But bottom line is, let's get past. Let them see that we're getting past. The fact that we are not getting past it shows the fact that we're still in the same position. We are never going to get. Let me say this now. We are never going to get therapy for what we went through. All right. It should have been right after they now agreed to, like, okay, let's slavery is over, America wants to bring equality and all that. There should have been therapy for African Americans who's gone through all this turmoil, slavery, torture, who's been humiliated over these years, who's been bruised and abused and done all sorts of things to. This guy, this man, this woman, this boy, and this girl should have gone through some form of, psychological therapy. The healing process is what we're going through. This is the therapy we can give to ourselves. It's not coming. You understand? It's not coming from anybody anymore. It should have been done, but it's not. It wasn't done, and this is not the time to do it. We have to give ourselves the therapy. We give ourselves therapy. We rub our minds together. You heal me, I heal you. Because moving on is key in becoming what you want, what you were supposed to be, what you were called to be, what you were born to be. You have to move on to get there. All right. So I'll go on to the next question. That was just by the way. So brothers and sisters, it's a good idea. Let us know. Just like I just said, it feels too normal. I want our names to fly. If we get the right names, it will be more torture to those, not everybody, to the racist, because we're telling them who we are. And we're not telling them, we're saying to our fellow brothers and sisters, this is, what's up king, what's up queen, what's up princess. Names like Prince Alec, Prince or Princess, okay, Prince Kevin, Prince Vincent, what's up Prince. We could try that, but we're still up to suggestions. We're still, open to the conversation and see what we can push. We can make it. We can make something happen. Trust me. Once we come to an agreement, something that's in the direction, we can tag people and try to promote the name, and we will do it all together. All together. It has to be together, or it will never work. All right. So the next question said, someone says, I agree about us calling each other positive names, not negative. Okay. Thank you for that, Kevin. And the other guy said, Lane J said, I agree. It will be so wonderful to hear. What's up, Hebo? How's it going, King? We're so much more as a culture than referring to each other as the N-word or fools. there is power in words, which is very right, which is very correct. Someone else says, Perfect Pete said, good idea about replacing the N word. Attractive women in the video though, like attractive women in the video also. All right, so well, that's a good one. I mean, it's good to compliment, you know, what you like, So, but he said his word is a good idea. He agrees. So we have more people agreeing. Solomon said, "Kings and queens forever," or "King and queen forever." All right, which is pretty much in agreement. Yes, somebody, King Drago, said, "What's up, my friend? How about that? What's up, my friend?" One of the things I noticed when I just came into this country was the fact that African Americans seem to like give a nod, especially male to male. Like they see you riding by, they nod their heads. The gas station. So it's like I acknowledge you. That's good. That's good. That's very good. And I haven't really experienced anything between black. I hear about those, blacks, African and African Americans having issues. I haven't really experienced it. My first time to experience it actually was like on this comment, which is like fine. It was like, okay, now I have a feeling that this is true, but it's reasonable. It makes sense even from the movie Killmonger and Black Panther himself. It was the errors of their forefathers, all right, or rather their fathers, but they have to now fight it out because, dad was gone, and somebody had to pay. I'll go on to the next one, and it says, "What's up, my friend?" Okay, what's up, King? Tony agrees with "What's up, King?" That should be it. Somebody says, I love you, man. I'm gonna read it anyway. I'm another guy. I'm not gay. Sad I even have to say that. Men should be able to share how they feel about each other without thinking wrong. But anyway, I enjoy your energy. It just is true. You seem like fun people, and you're very funny. You remind me of an uncle. Thank you very much, Cam. I appreciate those words, and I already replied, but I'm going to say that on camera too. So let's go on to the next one. Cherry Smith. Okay, Cherry. He said, awesome review with consciousness. What's up, King? Superhero, Black Power will also do. I subscribed and I can't wait to hear more. I really think we are on this cusp of a much needed movement. All right. As an African American, I would like to see a coming together of all Africans' descendants. Let's arm ourselves with the weapons of love and truth. That was good. That was really good, Cherry. Thank you. Then Lance says, Chelsea is extremely beautiful. How can I find her, the white girl? All right. He's saying his own piece. Sorry, I don't know how I can find her. How you could find her. I'm sorry. But Chelsea, hopefully you see the message. He's picking up his mind and he wants to get in touch with you. If you could, Lance says hi. All right. So here we go. Myron says, I like the white shirt, bro. I'm coming to take the shirt right off your back. Isn't that African hospitality? Yes, it is. I don't have access to much print here, but it would have been something I think I might like to do. If you're really interested, maybe we'll be giving out something soon. I'll see if I can arrange the stuff to be made. It will take a while, not anytime soon, but I'll keep it in mind and remember that. Hey, what's up? You still down with that for that costume or outfit? We got it ready now, and then it's up to you. Okay. Gregory said, "What's up, hero?" So I think he's cool with that. My C. Rogers said, Chief, what up, Chief? That's also good. We have a Beat Panther. Okay, Beat Pata. Alright. It says, great job, King. And then he had a crown, emoji to that. Alright. William says, nice movie. It wasn't the movie, but I get your point. Nikki said, thank you for your video, but we have a unique, this is serious now. We have a unique culture of our own here in America. I'm all about being positive, inspiring, and uplifting. As a proud black African American, I appreciate the culture we created. It's like no other, like no one else in the world. We have a unique style in dress, the music, toughness, and even the language that is as a result of our unique history in the United States of America. We were robbed of our continent, culture, traditional, it's a long one, and we were robbed of our freedom and as right as equals. Times have changed, but we are still being killed and oppressed simply because we are who we are. Right? Language is most important to show a bond and connection to one's culture. So taking negative words and using them to show bonds and unity is what we do. The N word is not the N word, which is she's spelling it differently. We took the sting out of the word as a way to say we are proud and we know we are who we are. Today we are not the only ones referring to themselves as the N word. We can use the word as a term of endowment, and we have every right to still not allow others, the oppressor, to use it. I don't go around calling my kids or my man the N word, but they understand how the word can be used and they know the difference. Being born and raised in your native country, I think you're talking to me now. I know Africa is a continent, it's such a great thing, but there are millions of black people throughout the diaspora who don't have what you have, never to return again. Today, their descendants not only survived, they created a new culture of their own. Now, I think your argument here is you think the N-word is right, you want to stick to it, and that's what it is right now. That's the culture right now. That's your opinion, and I see how honest you are. Believe it or not, the oppressor that you mention will always smile and laugh and say, yeah, they know they are the N-word. They know they are, fools. They know they are, it gives them room to still laugh at us, but I get your point that we are flipping it the way we want. It's like rebellion, but we don't have to rebel when we can move on and ride over what they expect us to believe in. We are pretty much where they expect us to be. What I'm hoping we can do is move on. Now, the Black Panther is not really, it's not any magic. It's not the reason for this. The movement has started long ago. People have been looking. It's just that we don't have one voice. We've been arguing between African Americans and Africans, but this film has spoken to more people than anybody, any campaign can do. You understand? It's speaking in China right now. It's speaking in Africa. It's speaking in the US. It's speaking in Canada, in the UK, and all over the world. This movie gives us a sense of belonging more than anything. It's our best language. It's turned out to be our best language when it's done right. Not every movie about Africa was done right. We've had issues that that were shot and people wanted to get on the street and start fighting because it wasn't done right. They switched up the storyline and all that. But this was the best we have seen. But it's all in the positive line and it's addressing very, very timely issues. And I think even though we don't give all the credits for this movement or revolution to Black Panther, it's definitely paving the way, for these things to be addressed now rather than later. All right. So someone said, "You lost your language." Fat liar. I think there was a place I said I lost the language. Yeah, but that was not the right thing to have said. That wasn't the right thing to have said to say. What I actually meant was I actually never started speaking the language. Now, it's different in most parts of Africa, but in Nigeria, there are so many languages, probably like 36. The last time I checked, like 36 languages. So what language are you going to teach in schools when there are different children from different tribes? So English was taught in school, but English is generalized across. Your parents are supposed to teach you your language at home. But my parents were, pastors, and they were working and busy. We weren't too interested, but they were more like in the US while we were in Africa, back and forth until we finally came to join them. So whatever the reasons are, it didn't really work out that we learned. My older ones can speak better. That's why, most Nigerians come over here and they already know how to speak English. But the accent is very present. So I wasn't trying to pretend. I really wish I could speak. I really wish I learned it back home. I never appreciated my language until I came to this country. Now I really wish. And be open to learn gradually. It's just that we're so busy, but I'm going to be learning gradually. At least I'm going to be getting better at my language. So I wasn't lying. All right? And we go on. Smith said, why do Africans, as Africans and African Americans, are we Africans? Of course we are Africans. The question should be, are you from Africa, or were you born in Africa? Or the question should be, were you born in Africa? I kind of agree with that too. That's a good one. Are you African? Of course he's African. So, but you know what I mean in that context. But he's bringing a fresh light to, like, let's not even say it that way. We are Africans. Let's say, were you born in Africa? I think we should all learn from that. All right. So, but I hope you guys won't get another when I say, were you born in Africa? All right. Anyway, you could go ahead and comment and say what you think about these questions too. We're going to be learning, because I never would have thought in this light, until he said it. So you could go ahead and comment. We'll learn, we'll exchange ideas and see where we go from there. Isaac Ojuku, I had to say this because that's definitely African. I'm hearing people say boss now. What's up, boss? It was in two different restaurants that how they, can I help you, boss? Okay. So bottom line, he's saying, what's up, boss? Yeah, but what about the ladies? I don't think we should have a stereotype. Flavor the moment might call warrant you using boss, friend, brother. There's any way we're gonna win. We gotta unite, because over the years, divide and conquer is still been the way. And we even have reasons to divide ourselves. So if we let go of those reasons, stay united, we'll have a better front. I'm going to suggest a song for you guys to listen to, and that was by Sahai, Africa. That guy spoke my mind in many different. It was like he took the words out of my mouth or out of my pen. Because I did actually try to write something like that, but it was like he killed it. He killed completely. He talked about, what about if we go back to Africa? What about if everybody goes back to Africa? And then Michael Jordan opens on his shoe line over there. Kanye makes a studio, stuff like that. in Tanzania. Jay-Z opens up stuff in South Africa. He didn't mention TD Jakes, but I mean, I would expect that to be, but he made a point. Open up stuff out there in Africa, and we go party and be ourselves. It's something that is still possible, but it's a long shot. It's a long shot, but it's possible. But we can have it in our minds first of all. We can first have it in our minds before it could ever happen in the physical. Check out that song by Sahai. Is it Sweet Good Africa? I'll write the right name and title on the screen so you see. Check out that song. You might already know it, but I mean it's deep. It's good. All right. Then Jose said something. He said, "Let's see if I'm right. You are excited about a man dressed like a kitty cat. Disney must be laughing to the bank. What happened to people where a man dressed like a kitty cat get all the attention?" Okay. Kitty cat. Okay. Now, it's not about the kitty cat. We've all watched Iron Man and the other movies. It's just a thing that if you're into superhero movies, you are. But, I like superhero movies because I like to feel that way. I think that's how we're meant to feel. Invincible, unbeatable, I can do all mentality, I can win. I'm the winner. I'm a hero. I can make it. That's the superhero mentality. I'm not average. I'm special. I'm unique. That's why I like superhero movies. So for me, now for other people, we know it's all pure fiction, but what the story says should be encouraged. If you ever spent your money to go see any movie out there, then you should spend more money to see this one several times. That's what I'm saying. We know the money is going to the bank. What is it called? Disney, and smiling to the bank. But our boys are also smiling. Our ladies are also, our sisters are also smiling. It's all Africa cast, mostly like 99% African cast, African American and Africans. Some people will never have the shot. So they are getting blessed. They are getting to a position where we can have our own strength. Never criticize. You will never grow up there if you say you don't want to use their ladder. Hey, use their ladder. They used our ladder. They used us. They made us build the house where they are glowing and sitting and rolling their chairs in their offices today. We help them build that ladder. If they have a ladder for us right now, take the ladder. What's most important is that you're going up there. When we get up there, we're able to do something independent, truly independently. That's my take. So don't say the money is going to them. Let us get paid. In the process, we're getting paid. We're getting richer. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of Winston Duke was his first role. This was his debut movie. And he's already accepted, this huge, loved by so many people. Everybody's talking about that character. He's getting paid. He's probably going to be in another series if they do. I don't know. He might show up in the trailer of the Infinity War. I saw Africans fighting. Who knows? He could show up again. If he doesn't show up in the next episode, hey, other movie producers and directors will pick on him because he was a very good character in that movie. He was definitely very, very vibrant. All right, everybody in that movie, everybody in that movie. Shout out to my man Bamba John Bamba. He was the thug. I think he was the thug. At the first, I think probably the first action scene, he was the captain. All right, try not to promote the don't do it, don't rejoice over it, don't watch it. Right now, the prices for the movies are gone down. I mean, most are about $8 to $10 right now to see the movie. Trust me, it is worth it, and go see the movie. Don't do the bootleg. Don't do the bootleg. It will be a crime, for you my African Americans and African brothers to go ahead and buy the bootleg for this movie that was the first to depict us in a good light. It brought us the right impression for the first time. It should be encouraged. It should be encouraged. That's what I thought. All right, so go see the movie. Let it, show that when they did this movie, when they did it right, they made money. Fine. Next person says, correction, we are on the represented majority. Okay, my brother in the video said we are underrepresented minority. So someone is correcting and saying, no, we are underrepresented majority. We're a large number, so we're not a minority. I also like that. I agree with that. Nice one. Julius says, I think you're right. Call them good names, words at each other. Okay, thank you. Dan says, positive stuff. I guess that's what you mean. Encourage it. Mega Veda, Maggie says, was that dude's white girlfriend? I guess wants to know if the guy was the girlfriend of the white, was the boyfriend, or rather if the white girl was the African's girlfriend. I would never know. I don't know, bro. Maggie, maybe it's a girl. Slim says, which one is African accent? Which one is African accent? Well, that's what I know how to call it. You know what I mean anyway. I said he put the time where I said it. Thank you for your input, African accent, but I don't know which other way to put it. If you want to sound if you want to sound African, you are African. Okay, so how do we put it now? The African accent, yeah. Even though you're African, you don't sound like we do right now. So can you sound like we do? Maybe that's what I do. I don't know. You could also comment. Let us know, so we stay out of trouble. All right. I think that's about all. Thank you for watching. If you're already not a member or you already not subscribed, please consider subscribing at this time. Thank you for watching.